Catholic Daily Mass Readings and Reflection, June 28, 2023. Feast Day of Saint Irenaeus, Bishop and Martyr. First reading, Genesis chapter 15. Verses 1 to 12, 17 to 18. The word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Fear not, Abram. I am your shield, I will make your reward very great. But Abram said, O Lord God, what good will your gifts be, if I keep on being childless and have as my heir the steward of my house, Eliezer? Abram continued, See, you have given me no offspring, and so one of my servants will be my heir. Then the word of the Lord came to him. No, that one shall not be your heir, your own issue shall be your heir. He took him outside and said, Look up at the sky and count the stars, if you can. Just so he added, shall your descendants be. Abram put his faith in the Lord, who credited it to him as an act of righteousness. He then said to him, I am the Lord who brought you from Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land as a possession. O Lord God, he asked, how am I to know that I shall possess it? He answered him, Bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old she-goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. Abram brought him all these, split them in two, and placed each half opposite the other, but the birds he did not cut up. Birds of prey swooped down on the carcasses, but Abram stayed with them. As the sun was about to set, a trance fell upon Abram, and a deep, terrifying darkness enveloped him. When the sun had set and it was dark, there appeared a smoking fire pot and a flaming torch, which passed between those pieces. It was on that occasion that the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, To your descendants I give this land, from the Wadi of Egypt to the great river the Euphrates. Responsorial Psalm. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. Gospel. Matthew chapter 7. Verses 15 to 20. Jesus said to his disciples, Beware of false prophets, who come to you in sheep's clothing, but underneath are ravenous wolves. By their fruits you will know them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes, or figs from thistles? Just so, every good tree bears good fruit, and a rotten tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a rotten tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. So by their fruits you will know them. Reflection. By their fruits you will know them. In the Gospel, Jesus warns the people of false prophets who may appear meek as sheep but in reality are wild as wolves. In addition, Jesus uses the analogy of grapes as good trees that bear good fruit, and thorn bushes as bad trees that produce only thistles. He uses this image to describe the impact of the false prophets on the lives of the community. Since false prophets take the appearance of good, they are to be judged by the rotten fruits that they produce by their evil acts. As believers and followers of Christ, We need to be vigilant so as not to be trapped by the message of false prophets of our time. We need to announce the message of truth and goodness in season and out of season, especially to the younger generations who are bombarded by conflicting messages. How rooted are we in our faith so that we will not be carried away by false messages? Are we passionate enough to share this faith by our words and actions in our family, workplace, and community?